So welcome back to Skyrim. Last time, I think did large amount of the kind of mage college quest. What? I might be sick. God damn, have I got an illness again? I thought I just cured one other day. Give me a second. God damn it. Okay, that's not a bad one, but I do have some kind of worm. That's not fun. The rest of it thinks I'm over encumbered, which is also not fun because I'm very much not over encumbered. If I drop that and now pick it back up, I'm completely fine. My stamina is still draining. I've got no idea how dull horses are. Mine is an immortal demon. But yes, last time we were doing mage college stuff. We went on a bit of an adventure. We managed to somehow get our horse up this mountain here. Don't ask me how. It's just horse physics, you know? Yeah, we managed to go up there, and then I found out I could have just gone from Whiterun. It would have been far, far closer and easier. But, well, I guess. Now, though, we are heading with Shadowmere towards, I think, some kind of dungeon or something to get a Staff of Magnus, I believe it was. I don't know who this Magnus fella is. But somewhere out there is a Magnus, and he's got a staff. And I would quite like to add that staff to my collection. So I can then give it to the Mage College and somehow become the leader of the Mage College despite never really doing magic. Because I'm assuming you don't need magic to be in charge of a Mage College, right? All they're doing is sending me out to dungeons and whatnot. Like, I've not once had to demonstrate how well I am learning magic. Which seems like an oversight. It does. You'd think at some part of it, you'd kinda ask someone who's in the Mage College to demonstrate their progress with magic. Who knows though? Who knows? Not me. All I know is I'm on my horse and it's getting a bit dark and a bit scary because it's a bit grey. And that's using the word a bit too much, I'd say. But yeah, we got some friendly people here. They do actually have a station to cook at.
Someone do something.
Somebody help!
They really want help. Or will. Yeah, I don't think they need help. Yes, it's not a cooking station, god damn it. I keep getting fooled by these things that, you know, look like cooking stations. Because for some reason I think if it looks like a cooking station, it's a cooking station. But no, that's never the case. Or at least very rarely is that the case. It annoys me. It does. But yeah. I don't entirely know where we're going, but judging from kind of area we're heading to, I'm half expecting this to be a dwarven ruin, because it's kind of mountainous. And, I mean, a mountain up here, I could definitely see there being a fancy dwarven ruin in. I mean, it's not looking very dwarven. Definitely seeing the ruin part of it, though. What exactly am I going to investigate? Because if I had to say, this... it looks vaguely dwarven. Yeah, these railings, I would say so. Yeah, continue up on my horse. Love you, Shadowmere. You're a great horse until you abandon me, which has happened a few times. I'm actually amazed my hunch was correct. This does in fact look like a dwarven ruin. Lovely. So, what do we actually have inside?
Crystal. Gone.
I mean,
Paratus. Inoculary.
held on just long enough, didn't he? I'll take his book. Might as well. Take the key. What do we have? I mean, it's a bit dark, but I can deal with darkness, you know? Got nice little glowing lights. Mind the pressure, please. I'd also be confused why that guy outside locked his friend inside, and why his friend looks to have been killed while running into this place. Finally, time to after dealing your GF all day. I mean, it's okay, now you only have to deal with me. And, as you know, I am not your GF, so that should be okay. Have you actually been watching JoJo's with her, though? Or have you just been watching to catch up to where she is in JoJo? Jeff's been angry all day. I mean, angry at you or just angry in general? Because there's a difference there. There is a difference. You've been watching it together. I mean, it's definitely good. I wouldn't say it deserves quite as much hype as it usually gets, but it is good. Like, I will definitely give it that. Because, I mean, I think I've watched the first 2 JoJo's, and after that I was like, yeah, I don't need to watch anymore. Like, it's fine. It's just, I don't think it's something I would go back to watch at any point. Parts 1 and 2 are the worst. Are they? I mean, if you say so. I quite liked the very first part. I'd say that was my favourite of them. Like, was it Jonathan Joestar? Was the very first one. I quite liked him when he first met Dio and everything. That's quite good. Largely because they had characters just named after various, like, bands and musicians I recognise. That was quite fun to just watch along with. Also, we've got just various things. I don't think we actually have fire resistance. I will take that. No, I need to be taking healing potions. I will be shouted at otherwise. Watch part 3. Which one's part 3? I watched the one where they go off to Egypt, and that was the last of what I watched. That one, it was good. I wouldn't say it was amazing. I'd say To Your Eternity, the one I mentioned to you, is far better in my opinion. Wait, aren't 3 still ongoing? How long's that been ongoing for? God. Alright, sure. Also, where exactly am I going in here? I mean, Stardust Crusaders Season 2 Part 3. You know, I don't care enough to figure out exactly how all of the parts fit together, but I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Wait, so I have watched Part 3. Part 3 of Season 2 though, not Season 3 is what I thought you'd meant. I know there is a season I haven't watched, which is after Stardust Crusader. I honestly preferred, like, the part with the Jonathan Joestar, very start. I really did. I thought that was a good part. I kind of just, like, I understand that it's meant to be, but it does kind of just get over the top, you know? There's just so much going on, and I don't really care about it. Also, there are just a lot of dead people. If only they'd taken all these healing potions they've left lying around. Oh yeah, I know it's the point. I know it's the point. I don't think it does it as well as some things to playing to the comedy of being overpowered or anything. It just... it just feels a bit much to me. It's just not really my kind of thing so much, is all really. Oh, here's the Chorus Reaper. God, I am so much better against these guys now I've got armor back. This is great. I watched subs, of course. Why would I watch dub? I'm not some kind of filthy dub watcher. What are you accusing me of? Oh, can't believe it. Subbed is worse than dub. Really? You sure? It's just because you get a bunch of like over the top voice acting otherwise? Because it's not my kind of thing so much. Like, I did enjoy it while watching it. Make humor more American. But I don't like American humor. But I'm happy enough with where it was at. Like, I'm not in any way saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not really something I feel I need to watch more of. And watch like any of the new seasons. I think I've gotten about all I can. I'm more Western. Fair enough, I guess. Still though. It's very spinny. Still, I feel it's perfectly good, just not something I want more of, like I say. To your Eternity, on the other hand, do watch that if you haven't. Like, at least watch your first couple of episodes, and just tell me if you manage to not, like, even tear up slightly. Because that would be impressive. That would be impressive. I'll take a Grand Soul Gem to set up your PC. Okay, what? What's this? Tribunal Mask Silver. It's not armor, but it's marked as a shield. We got take that, 'cause that is fancy. I haven't actually looked at that before. It's not a quest item, is it? It was marked under armor. No, that's just a mask. Alright, fair enough. You're currently using your laptop. It's a fairly beefy laptop from what I understand. It's not necessarily anything bad about using it. Mask from JoJo. It's not, no. No. I don't think so. I'm trying to think what part came first. Like, the part with kind of olden deity-like people? Or the Egyptian part? So I watched the part with, like, the weird, like, ancient race who is really powerful and want to suck your blood because they're not vampires, they're legally distinct. Mansion, American, Egyptian. Okay, so it must be part 4 that I watched up to then. Going by that logic anyway. Like, it was all perfectly enjoyable. But after I stopped watching it, I didn't really feel like picking up more JoJo. Just, I didn't really scratch that itch, you know? Also, what the hell am I meant to be doing in here? I am just wandering around. Kinda just hoping for the best. Like, I'm not gonna remember names off the top of my head, but I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. That's the correct part you're mentioning. Doesn't immediately ring bells. But then again, I'm not some kind of JoJo nerd. On the other hand, I have watched like about 1,000 episodes of One Piece. So it doesn't really make me any better, does it? One Piece is great though, I love One Piece. Like honestly, it's worth having all that it has. And Like, I can't believe you're just saying that. It's ignoring other great characters, like Nico Robin. How could you? Yeah. That's only two characters that matter, because they're the two that give you fan service. You've not actually watched it. Can't believe it. You should. It's actually really good. It takes a long time to get through because it has a much slower pace than most things. But God, it's really good. I do enjoy it. And the character design and stuff is honestly amazing as well. Like one of the early villains, I like just the attention to detail they put in of he, as his weapon, has kind of like claws on his fingers and stuff. And, I mean, he's got a disguise on, so he doesn't always have his claws out. But when he doesn't have them out, just instinctively, he'll push up his glasses with like the base of his hand like that. Just because he's used to having claws on. It's just little touches like that is lovely. It really pays attention to small details, and I do enjoy it for doing that. Also, this is a really big rune. I'm not looking forward to figuring out where I am once I get out the Skyrim exit at the end. You gotta watch 1,000 episodes of Blue Balls. I mean, you say that, but you get some really good fights. Like, one of the biggest fights takes like 20 to 30 episodes. And at no point does it feel like the fight's just dragging on. Like, it's all proper, like, good fights with a little bits in between. It's just, it's worth it. It's worth it. I don't think I've seen any other anime that has managed to just somehow avoid filler while being very drawn out. You're not watching 30 episodes. It's a good 30 episodes, though. And it's like a turning point for the anime as well. It's gonna have a climax of what everything's been leading up to. It's only the midway point, but it had a lot leading up to it, and it really paid off. You're just not even entertaining the idea, which is fair. That's fair. I don't really blame you at all for not being bothered to even try. Because it's a daunting thing to get into, and I mean, you're not a brave person. So I can see why you wouldn't want to try and risk watching that much anime, you know? Gosh, I love anime. I've gotten back into it recently. Like, over like my exams, or not exams, assignments and stuff, I really just did stop watching anime. And I'm so glad I've gotten back to it. I missed it. I really did. It's a master locked games. No, I want to get in there. Great teacher Onizuka. Doesn't ring a bell, but I might look it up after like the stream, see what it's about. I don't know what my favourite of all time would be, but I'd say To Your Eternity definitely comes close. If not actually being my favourite of all time. It's so well made. I don't think there's been any other anime that has on multiple occasions, like, brought a tear to my eye. You know? I'm not an emotional person. I don't know how obvious that is from me just being completely blank-faced during any kind of, like, horror game or anything like that. Nothing in air. Have I been this way? Is this the way I came in? I don't think so. I'm really lost. I think this is the way forward. Yeah, it's a guy down there. Or a beetle, I guess. just need to shoot it. There we go. Into enemy. Into enemy. It's a pervert teacher. X big bang leader turns into a teacher. Chefs his lifeless. That sounds interesting. Definitely be down to give it a watch. I mean, especially for like the relatable sounding lead, you know? Yeah, no. That's a joke. But still, that does sound like it would be pretty decent. Tell me the anime you cried last 5 to 10 episodes? Oh, I'll definitely give that a watch then. I do enjoy having a nice cry. You know? In a manly way. Of course. I would not be manly. Yeah. Like, anime is just good. It's amazing that I can still find new ones coming out and old ones which just do things in ways that I haven't seen others do. But how many of these beetles are there? Extreme healing. Healing. Potion of restore health. Is that good? That seems good enough. Come on, just keep on whacking away at these things. Do I need to charge my mace? Is that why I'm not doing anything? Yes, my mace is out of charge. That does explain it. Okay, quickly just down a couple vigorous healings. Oh, that is so much better damage. Lovely. Unless it's just because it was on YouTube at the time. Part 1 of 3 sub S. What? You watched it in Spanish? I'm confused. Doesn't take a lot to confuse me. It's the concept of Spain. I mean, it's a difficult thing to understand. Also, that's a fancy helmet. 68 armor. Not quite good. Not English subs. It had Spanish subs under it. Wait, what? Okay, so just had 2 different subs going at the same time. Sounds confusing more than anything. It's alright. I kinda get that. That's fine. Got more researchers, more people who want to die. I don't want to die, so we just need to be a bit careful here. Just get rid of you. Charge a power attack. Oh, it's a night prowler. I think I can take them out. Yeah, there we go. Did I not watch anime on YouTube back in the day? I mean, I don't think so. I got into anime when I was around like maybe 13, 14. By then we had Kiss Anime, so that kind of did the job. I mean, why would you watch it on YouTube when you can just watch it on easily accessible pirate site, you know? Alright, more dead people. Got a Hound sword there, slightly better than normal and worth a considerable amount more. Got dead person as well. Got like no hidden chests. Alright. Further into the dungeon we go. I'd imagine anyway. I don't entirely know where the next exit is. Here, it would appear. Find there, mum, with your mobile phone. Had to watch it on your 3DS. 3DS didn't have. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I can understand not wanting to expose the internet to you, but I think your mum made a good choice, saving the internet from having to put up with you for too long anyway, in the early days. Ah, you had a laptop. Fair enough then. Why wouldn't you just watch it from your laptop, if that was the case though? That doesn't make your argument any better, I don't think. I think that just makes me kind of confused. And, okay, I can't grab that. Okay. Big old whack on him. Continue to do so. This is going fine. 'Cause you're off on the go. Your car had an internet hotspot? I mean, fair. I'm just kind of jealous of the fact that you're able to watch stuff while on the move. I get travel sick. So yeah, I can't really relate. Unless I want to just be feeling awful for the entire journey. As well as a considerable part of afterwards as well. Also, this is a master lock. I am going to get into this. But it's going to take a lot of attempts. Really? I'm not getting anything here at all. Where am I supposed to be picking the lock? I'm getting kind of concerned at my amount of lockpicks I've gotten through and not finding... Never mind. Never mind, I found a bit of it. It's further around than that. It's about here? Close. Close. It's been impressive if I actually guessed that. Getting closer still. It's around that kind of area. Too far, I think. Out this. I'm getting there. I've almost got the lock. I promise. Okay. Pick it around there. There we go. There we go. I'm amazed I managed to get that, but what's in here? What made it a master lock? It had a skill book for alteration, like one of the most useless skill books. Had a ring. I guess it has a key. A key for this room? Or a key for another room? It had a key. Sure. Sure. I don't think that was worth it. Alright. Alright. Ah, yes, with that key, I can now, after getting through a master lock to get the key, open an expert lock door. Yes, perfect. How bloody useless. Got a bed. I'll sleep an hour. Sure. That gets rid of my fatigue. Let's just like munch on something as well. Have some nice catfish. There we go. And got another chest. Apprentice locked. There we go. Do we care for any of these? I'll take gold jeweled necklace. I need more stuff to enchant. So ignore the fact that Jormir is currently busy dying. I'm sure he's just faking it for attention. It's all good. And that is a little fella down there. I'm amazed I landed that shot. Oh, I'm good at this, haven't I? God. Don't even know I exist yet. Now he does, though. That doesn't help him, because he's about to die. See? I missed my attack and he still dies. I'm quite surprised that I killed him with that attack animation. I attacked before I got up to him. I guess I just got close enough after trying the attack. That's weird. Drip kiss anime. I mean, there's other anime sites out there. It's all perfectly good. Like, you got Crunchyroll, which, as much as their originals kinda suck a lot of the time, they do have a fairly good site, and they do let you access it for free. Nine anime I've heard is very good. There's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of just various, somewhat less legitimate sites, let's say. I just need to be careful with my picks here and not just madly try and pick for luck like usual. I think it's about here-ish. Slightly higher? Slightly higher still. About there. You download your anime. Imagine downloading your anime. God. I don't have any anime on my computer. I do not want to leave evidence. You know? God, he hits hard. Have I got some kind of disease causing him to hit harder? I didn't think so. Just down a bunch of him. And then I guess strafe and really just hope for the best. God, he hits hard. I do get to just stomp on him. So that could be worse. It could be worse. God, that thing's painful. What was it guarding to be that painful? It was guarding. Any second now I'll find something. Chest. Yeah, fair enough. That was guarding a harvest. I have a jellyfin service to Jeff. Watch it from. Ah, fair. I mean, that just sounds like kind of the ideal, doesn't it? Because then you can have a girlfriend and you don't even have to see her, you know? Like, what more could you want? that sounds perfect, Raider, you know? Kinda defeats the purpose, I feel, but still, that's perfect. Perfect. Where am I even going in this? This is one really long dungeon and I have no idea quite what I'm doing here other than looking to get a staff from a Magnus, I believe it was. Don't know what he's doing living out in these rooms, but he could do with tidying up his home. He's got a few, like, pests, to say the least. I really do not need to be taken for gold. I've got 20k gold. It doesn't weigh anything, but still. I do not need to be taking every single piece. Exactly is this room? This is fancy, okay? And I got people up there. But if I just get them to come round the corner rather than going into their room. Where did I get zapped from? Probably one of those people in there. I just keep on waiting though. If I just keep on waiting, I'm seeing a red dot on the compass coming around. Down goes another farmer. Sadly, just a basic farmer. Not anything dangerous. You gonna come by? No, you're just gonna zap me from afar. Kind of a pain, but alright. This is fine. Need to try and take out a Shadow Master. The hell is a Shadow Master, and why do they sound kind of terrifying? And almost as if they might be into BDSM. Yeah, I'm a bit worried. Thankfully, I've got some powerful arrows out currently. I'm using the Daedric ones. That seems to have gone quite well. Just finish healing. Damn, he's taken his friend's staff. It's fine though, because he doesn't get to live anymore. Yeah, Shadow Master. The focusing crystal. Okay, so I was meant to loot him to get that. Also, a chain lightning wand? Or staff? That's fancy. Didn't even know that was a spell. But yeah, I feel that's pretty much the dungeon then. That feels like the last boss. Kind of anticlimactic if I'm honest. But we did get what we came for. The salmon. No, that's for one of those eggs. Perfect. We can leave now. And it requires a key. I mean, what exactly do I do to open the door? I'm assuming it uses the focusing crystal for something. Is there like a mechanism over here? Somewhere? Maybe? I see you putting points into the community challenge. It's good to see people are putting points into it. Also, I feel like 15k is a solid amount. Like, I don't know if people agree with me on that, but I feel that's a good amount for me to have them set at each. You could disagree with me if you want, and I'd laugh at you. But yeah. Let's see. What are we doing? Why are we going further into a place? Also, I can't see the... Yeah, I haven't properly got it set up. I kinda meant to, but I kept forgetting. Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So dead people, weird sound, and a compass marker saying something wants to kill me. Yeah, I about expected that. Run the hell away. That thing is powerful. Okay. Thankfully, he's a chunky lad and can't get through the door. Sadly, I'm also a terrible shot. So that doesn't mean a lot. Can't just keep on shooting at him though. And it will eventually take him out, I would imagine. It's getting like some crits on him, that's lovely. I don't know if I'm like hitting a weak spot or something, but he is dying quite fast. Especially for being a master. It's a very exciting fight. Well, there he goes. Let's see, what the hell did they have a master garden? I mean, you had ebony arrows, not quite as good as the Daedric ones I just spent. Do we need to take the core? Possibly? Usually there's something that requires a core. And, that would be the key we need, so we did have to come in here. That is fancy. Fancy armor. Elven gilded armor. I mean, it's not anything I'd use, but it's quite nice. It's quite nice. Anything else? You know, like end dungeon chest? No. You got a regular old farmer. They don't have anything. No, that's it. Alright then, I guess. Back out to that locked door from earlier. Which I can now presume leads to an observatory. An observatory to observe what? Because I kind of felt like we were underground, but I could see, because we've been going up the entire time, that we've been still crawling around.
What can I do for you?
You doing alright?
You forget. I've been on thousands of adventures before. This is nothing. I've defeated the most celebrated warriors in all of Skyrim. Bested Daedric princes against seemingly insurmountable odds. Not even my mother worries about my safety anymore. Although, she does manage to pester me in other ways. She keeps sending me letters.
I mean, what else would you expect, Convert?
Asking about my love life.
What else
She
would you
doesn't
expect
realize
from
we
my
heroes
quality
are married
content?
to adventure. Am I right?
Yeah, you just
Your
stay
wish
there.
is
He's
mine.
been on his knees the last, like, 10-15 minutes. I don't know if he ever plans on getting back up. I hope he does, because he's good to use the meat shield, you know? This feels like the end of a dungeon. There's yet more dead people. Or dead Fowler.
Gavros, is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door.
I'm not who you thought I was.
What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros?
Your friend is dead.
It was the Falmer, wasn't it? Curse them.
That just
Ruin
assuming I'm fine.
If Gavros is gone, there is no hope. He was supposed to return with the crystal. Without that, all our efforts are wasted. And you, if you're here for treasure or wisdom or anything, I'm afraid you've wasted your time.
Does that imply Falmer aren't people? I mean, they used to be people. They used to be the Snow Elves, right?
It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I?
It's okay,
completely wrong by
we're
the
not
time we
people
got
anymore
here.
because
The
they're
cold
blind.
had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to
Of
Cyrodiil.
course.
Left
What
the rest of
defines
us
someone
here
as
to
being a
fend off the
person is whether
damnable
they
Falmer.
have the ability to actually see.
You found... How in the world?
That was some of the
That's it.
Falmer
That's
outside.
it. I don't know who you are, but you may have just saved this little project. In fact, who are you anyway?
Yeah, who do I want to claim to be? Who do I mess with this guy the best? I mean, I am the College of Winterhold. Yes.
You are you? Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you, but now you come here expecting something from me? I don't much like this, I'll tell you. But you saved my skin, so maybe I can overlook the past for now. Come on, I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The Council is going to know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this oculory. I don't know what the dwarves called it.
This is Skyrim
Something
accent.
unpronounceable, I'm sure. From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine. This machinery, all of it, was designed to collect...
Yep, just keep on talking.
Starlight.
I'm not robbing
And then,
you. It's
I'm
not
sure,
marked as stealing.
split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focusing crystal. Months of enchantments went into
Oh, it's one of these.
Let's just hope they got it right this time.
I've seen one of these before down in Black Reach, Dark Reach, whatever it was. Ah, this one's got only the 3 buttons. The other one had more. Oh, is he waiting for me? Sorry, I didn't mean to go on ahead. I got excited because I saw a big sphere. As any normal person would, I got
Here it
excited
is.
by the sphere.
Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it.
Place the crystal. There we go. And now we just kinda press buttons until it works. Ah, this is a really simple puzzle. I need to line up the stones in the ceiling with the lights, don't I? Do I need to adjust the one in the middle? Is there a way to adjust it? I can't help but notice it doesn't actually shine down enough. No? Okay, I'm now getting confused. I'm just gonna go back to mashing buttons until it works. It's only when I can see lining up. Be that one in the back with that line there, I'd say, or possibly that one in the back over there. Okay, that needs to come quite a lot further around. Just keep mashing buttons, it'll work eventually. You know? I promise, this is how you're meant to do the problem. It's just annoying that it goes by such, like, minuscule increments. That doesn't even line up. Hey, would you mind doing this for me? You're able to solve a puzzle and not just stand to it, right?
Now the crystal needs to be focused. It was heating and cooling the crystal will cause it to expand. You'll need to use spells to do that. Being from the college, I assume you know. There should be a few basic tomes around here somewhere in case your training is even more substandard than I've heard.
Can I just like whack it with a mace? No, I do need to actually use magic. Damn. Okay, magic. Flame? Well, that doesn't seem to do anything. Alright. If that doesn't work... Frost. Okay. It was a bit much, that. So just need to do this until they line up to a good position.
Years of work, finally going to pay off. What's this?
So I just happened to have it in the right position accidentally.
They're not at all what they should be.
I'm a genius.
This projection should be lit up like the night sky.
How the hell to manage that?
Incredible amount of interference. Something in winter.
I don't care what you're on about. I lined it up ahead of time.
Some attempt to stall my work.
I'm amazed at my own prowess.
So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing? Well, explain yourself.
Did something go wrong?
Go wrong? Go wrong? Everything is wrong. Everything. Whatever you have at that college has completely interfered with our work here. How did you do it?
Yeah, I've got no
Either
clue what you're on
lying
about,
to
mate.
me, or you have something at your college, don't you? Something immensely powerful, beyond anything I've anticipated. What is it?
Oh, you mean like a big ball, the Eye of Magnus?
The Eye of Magnus? Well, I suppose if that means what I think it does. Well, that's interesting.
So you willing to help?
Yes, the staff. Interesting. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years.
Who are the
Also, I doubt
Synods?
you'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting
one?
the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course. And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be Labyrinthian. So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game. Even if all you've said here is lies, I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine, trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over, I assure you.
I reckon this
we're
could
done.
be over though, you know? Like, how better to solve a mage problem than to just murder the guy with a mace? I feel this is a pretty good way to get rid of this issue, you know? Like, who's gonna tell on me now? I don't see who's going to. Like, if you're gonna threaten someone, do it when you're not inside a really deep cave or a ruin, you know? I feel that's on them more than it is on me. Like, I don't see what you're sad about, Converex. You decided to threaten me. And, hello, Hjormir. Still on your knees. You'll recover eventually. It's fine. You'll eventually recover. And oh, I would like to have left
You have done
with the
well thus
Skyrim,
far, but trying times are ahead.
I've
It is
done well,
imperative
yes.
that you return to your college at once. You will be called on to take swift action, rise to the challenge, and discover what you are capable of. You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
Does he need to, like, freeze time for this conversation? It is just me and him. The other guy was dead. Like, I feel it would have been safe, you know? And Jormir's still on his knees. Jormir, would you like a
Yes.
potion? Yeah,
Right.
let me trade
Let's
quick.
trade. That's what you
I
said.
don't want you on your knees
You
anymore.
wanted to trade?
It's kind of concerning. I've just a minor health potion.
Your wish is my command.
Nah, still crawling. Good on you, I guess, Jormir. Alright, so, next place to go to, back to college. To do that, I would like to be able to fast travel somewhere. Broken leg got to put him down. Nah, he's just playing up pretension. He's actually fine. He's pretending to be a gorilla, maybe? Who knows? Who knows? But he's fine, I promise. I wouldn't lie to you. Not too often, anyway. Need to make my way down here. It's a really inconvenient place for a door, but yeah, make my way down. And hopefully find my horse, because it's quite a journey back. Without fast travel, it's a bit of a pain. Shadowmere? Shadowmere, where are you? Come on, little horse. Or not really all that little, but come on, I need you to ride back. I'm not walking the whole way, or running, or any mix of the two. I'd much rather do it on a horse. Okay, so where would I have left the horse? Likely up here, right? Yes. Brilliant. That calls for celebration, I reckon. A nice meat pie. I mean, Jormir got to him quicker than I did, which is impressive. I do appreciate the pun. I really do. There's not enough puns in this game. There isn't. It's too serious. I don't understand why. It's why I like Cicero and I couldn't bring myself to kill him. Because while he doesn't, like, make jokes or anything, he's generally quite cheery. Even if it is usually about murdering people. Or the Night Mother. He does kind of just add a bit of character to it, you know? Most of these people, they just... It's the dragon over there. They're just kind of boring, you know? Except Hjormir, because I love Hjormir. He's great. I would never talk bad about Hjormir. Speaking of, do we have anything we want to give him? Because we've got a lot of soul gems. Yeah, we've got... Quite honestly, far too many soul gems. I'll leave it be for now. But we will want to at some point maybe kind of get rid of these soul gems. I mean, they will be put to use in like my bow and stuff, which probably does need a recharge. Yeah, it's like a common soul. There we go. Okay, we just kind of follow this path. Watch your poor little wanderer murder some guys. I don't know who they are, but they're a wanderer. And that's fine by me. They did seem to be a bit lonely, however. Like some kind of lone wanderer. Not sure if there's any significance to that, however. Yeah, it feels like maybe it's the wrong series. It's quite a long journey, wasn't it, to get to Winterhold? Did I stop off somewhere just to get a carriage? I honestly think, yeah, stopping off in Windhelm to get a carriage to Winterhold. It's worthwhile, isn't it? I've got enough money. I've got enough money by far. Okay, jump off. I'll chat to you. I'd like carriage, please. I would like to go to Winterhold.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
And I will climb and back. Don't you worry.
Oh, steady.
I don't know if you've noticed the channel goals. I can't remember if you come back on it since I put them up. We've got community channel point goals. If you do want to put anything towards them. I've got no idea how many points you have, but if you were looking for an excuse to spend them, they're there. Entirely up to you, of course. Yes, back to college. What do we have? 44% towards Shark Sunday. I mean, I'll get Shark Sunday at some point, I would imagine. I donated last time. I thought you had, just couldn't quite remember.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school.
eBay for channel points. Look, it's like a cryptocurrency, you know?
Why are my
It's
research
worthless.
materials constantly disappearing?
But still.
I don't know. It's like a ward, but who's casting it? Ancano? How?
I don't care what it is. I want it down now. I want to know what he's doing in there. I don't know
Hello.
what he's doing, but he won't get away with it.
Yeah, about the staff of Magnus, is now the time to talk.
Excellent. I'd suggest that we go retrieve it immediately.
Yeah,
But
no.
right now we have more pressing matters. Ancano has somehow locked himself in the hall. He's up to something, and I intend to put a stop to it. Help us get through this, will you? We're throwing everything we have at it.
Mace?
We need to find out what Ancano is.
Yeah, mace works. I love how I can just use my mace for whatever. And they're busy.
What's going on?
Ancano, stop this at
I'm
once.
pretty sure, yeah, Jormir's running around now.
Don't go near him.
Is this a mace issue?
Are you all right? Can you walk? I need you on your feet. We're in
Already
trouble
on my
here.
feet. Like, I am
Ancano is
okay.
doing something with that thing, the eye. We can't stop him. I haven't seen Savo since the explosion. He must have been blown clear, and he may be injured. I need you to find the Archmage, and I need you to do it quickly. Get moving.
Alright, I won't bother asking what happened then.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
I mean, any chance I can just hit him? Through this? I'd imagine the game might be buggy enough. I don't think Mace is solving
Quite
this.
sure we need to be speaking.
We aren't speaking, my good sir. I'm trying to whack you with a mace for your little whirlwindy thing. No? Alright, we'll leave him be. We'll leave him be. Instead, we need to find the Archmage. He's just like gone outside, apparently. Where's he gone? Maybe he's just like, he's wanting a little walk to clear his head after being blown up. Ah, he's just having a nap. It's all fine. Just need to quickly move his body off into a bush. So I'm going to search him. I need to make sure I do it in secret. Okay. I'm not able to search him.
What's happened? He's not. Are you all right? What happened in there?
Yeah, it seems Archmage is dead. I have a question mark.
But there's no time. Whatever happened here has affected Winterhold as well. I need you to get out there and make sure everything's all right.
What?
I'll do what I can here. Go now, go.
Yeah. I still can't search him, so I'm going to keep his corpse fresh for later. Where's a good place to hide it? Somewhere no one would think to look. It's quite a heavy corpse though. Just like drag his foot. Oh yeah, that's much quicker. Look at that. This is not the best way to treat a corpse. He's moving though. It's all fine. This is working brilliantly.
What's going on? What happened in there?
Archmage, can you see what's happened?
Who did this?
What's going on? What happened?
Just the camera's snapping, so just whack his head against the well. This is brilliant. Something went wrong. Yes.
It may be in danger? Take a look. I don't think there's much question. Let's get down there. We have to do something.
I'm busy doing something already. I've got my Archmage here. He's gonna help. It's like a scarecrow, you know? Like he's walking happily. He's perfectly alive. No need to be afraid. That is how people normally walk. They kind of jump up and down, you know? It'd be a terrible shame if you had some kind of accident though and just like slipped off the edge over there, you know? It'd be a terrible shame. Terrible, terrible shame. His body's somewhere down there, right? Well, that's fine. Yeah, if he wasn't dead before, he is now. So it's all good. It's all good. Defeat the creatures infesting the place. They're attacking my horse. And they've murdered a chicken. What terrible creatures these are. Oh, these things have a lot of health, actually. Well, wish me luck, because they're not doing the most damage. I'm not the most confident of being able to hit them, because I can barely see it. Look at just how much bloom there is on them. Oh. There's really not a better way to fight these guys, but I can't quite tell what's going on. I think I'm doing a good job, right? Like, one of them's died, apparently. I'm just wildly flailing and hoping for the best. Because they're not really damaging me. At least, not much. I feel it should be more of a threat, you know? But it's really not. More than anything, I'm worried about being caught in the crossfire of like Winterhold mages trying to attack us. Let me just quickly shield and heal and all of that. Keep on walking, we're fine. It's wildly flailing. It's like trying to swat flies with a mace. This is not an efficient method. If only there was some kind of area of effect thing we could use, you know? But that would have to be some kind of sorcery for that to work. Is that one running away? Come back here, you magical anomaly. Oh, get! He's running away. Do I should drop anything good? Oh, greater soul gem. I will be taking that. Okay, that should be the last one there. Is that us? I think so. Black soul gem grand? These are good. That's a lesser one. Joromir's dying. That's just the usual. Ooh. Wait, why are they attacking? Aren't they my friends? Can I like yield if I walk up to them and try and talk? I kinda hoped you would hold back. I didn't mean to attack you. We're just kinda caught in the crossfire. But I didn't really think I'd hit you at any point. I'd stayed quite far away from all of you lot. Well. Let me go run off into the sunset quick. I guess. And hope they lose interest. I mean, it's not Hitman, no. It's a case of, I see thing, I hit it with mace, and don't really pay attention to what the thing was. Okay, I'm hidden. They're still marked as enemies on the compass. That would mean we're being attacked by something. Or one of my friends, anyway. And just stop that, would you? You little silly wolves. We're no longer marked as enemies. It should be safe to go back up. We'll have completely forgotten about what happened, right? Let's walk in. No weapons out. It's fine. It's fine, look. Lovely sunset. Isn't it wonderful weather we are having, my fellow mage associates? Hello? I mean... Well, I appreciate you kinda going all out, Jaromir. This just feels like bullying. Everyone's dead? What's happened? What's happened here? No, they still want me dead. I like to reload the previous save. What's the best thing to do here? I mean, you think they'd stop being aggressive if I went away, right? Alright, what if I bring them a peace offering? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I need to... Maybe I should have chucked it all the way down there. Can I make the jump? There's only really one way to find out, right? I think I can kinda make this. That's working out so far. I need to go find them a peace offering, you know? And what better peace offering than the headmaster's corpse? It's somewhere down here. I chucked it with a decent amount of force. Where would it be? Hopefully floating in the water, because that would make it easier to find. Headmaster's corpse. I chucked off bridge up there. I wouldn't have fallen like straight down, did it? And it might have. I really don't know how much force I kind of threw it off with. Where is the corpse? Okay, it shouldn't be on this side. If I just kind of sweep the area, I'll find it. Did I do the fist through that? I didn't, no. I just kind of picked him up and dragged him off the side. It's fine. Just need to figure out where the hell he landed. Not seeing him. Like, how much upper arm strength does my character have? Because he would not have been thrown this far out, would he? Yeah, I have a feeling that's a no to finding the corpse. That's fine. It's fine. Somewhere there in that general area is the headmaster's corpse. I'll just pretend that I gave him a burial, maybe? Does that make him happy? If I pretended that I didn't entirely just besmirch his good name and disgrace him and everything by dragging his corpse around as a puppet. Because I didn't do that. That wasn't me. That was twin brother of my character. Like good old Hod Toward here. He'd never do that. So at least a sweet roll, even though I had that. And a nice tomato soup. There. Actually, I can just munch on a hawk feather, can't I? That's a cure disease. Because I did have the guts worm before, didn't I? So I might as well just do that. Yes, I have been away for a couple minutes. You calmed down yet? You all good? No? No. You still want me dead. I'm just gonna reload a save. Because I swear I didn't hit them at any point. But they're still mad. I don't get it. Why do they just hate me? And why is it somehow completely understandable?
Stendar's mercy. Yeah, I think I broke one of your items. No, wait.
Alright.
False alarm. Yeah, one of mine.
This time, I guess I maybe accidentally hit the man crouched in a booth who you can barely see. Oh yeah, you told me, like, a while ago to look into the, like, 7 TV, and Drainer told me even longer ago. But I've just not gotten around to it because I keep forgetting. And I am going to keep forgetting, not on purpose, but just because I know myself well now. Need to keep on whacking these spirity things. This time I'm far enough away from literally everything. I couldn't possibly get into a fight with the wizards, right? They're not gonna care. And they've already killed one of them. I'm just kind of holding my ground over here and it's fine. Try and focus down this. I think we're able to take this one down, right? Yeah, there we go. Continue to whack them. My horse has come to help, as has Joromir. I could say as has Shadowmere, depending on what your preference is. Because I mean, I could see Joromir being referred to as a horse. More of a pack mule, you know? You don't need a petty soul gem. I'll let Shadowmere take care of the other one. I'll take a grand soul gem. That one's fine. Magic anomaly. This is best to take care. I think I'll try and do it. And it's so loud. I forgot that was a sound as well. It keeps surprising me every time it comes up. I think, oh, we need to tab out for a split second. Did you think it was a actual sound alert, Trainer? Do you think something important had happened? You fool. Cannot believe it. I'd never fall for a trick like that. I just thought you got a DM. Silly man. No one wants to message you. Did they resurrect a chicken to fight? To be fair, the kind of alert thing pops up slightly delayed. And if you're not actually paying attention to the stream, I can definitely see getting
We've got to stay
confused.
focused.
Oh, yep.
Well, this certainly won't help our image.
Won't help our image. Got it. Back up here, I guess. I can't run because my character isn't able to physically run right now. I'm able if I do this a little bit. But be careful. That's an actual FBI at the door. Similar to how it was an actual Discord sound alert, you know? Okay. Back inside here. Is the headmaster back alive? I doubt it, but maybe.
Well, wish I could say the same for us. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained. You need to get your hands on the Staff of Magnus, now.
Well, I'm off then.
What? Are you sure? The staff is there. That can't be a coincidence.
The FBI raids your house, can take all your stuff. You don't have anything, but you just ordered a new watch. What if they took your new watch? That'd be kinda sad, wouldn't it? What if they, like, took your GF, you know? The terrible stuff. Be what? Coincidence?
Savos, before he died. He gave me something just a little while ago. He told me it was from Labyrinthian and that I would know what to do with it when the time came. I think he meant this for you then. I'm not sure why, but there was something very personal about it for him. I think you should take this amulet. It belonged to Savos, but I think it would do you the most good now. Take it and get out of here.
Alright.
That staff before Ancano brings the whole college down around us.
Off I go then to go get that actual Staff of Magnus now. I don't entirely understand what this quest line's been.
But they don't seem to mind having access
I
to
feel it's kinda just go into a dungeon after dungeon sort of scenario. And it doesn't feel very magic-y, you know? Like, is it just me who's feeling this isn't a very magic-y kind of set of quests? I've used spells on 2 separate occasions. Apart from that, I've just continued whacking stuff with my mace. I don't think this is anything particularly magical, this college. I feel this is all just a sham. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm disappointed. I just
God might get
feel
nervous.
let down is all. You know?
Man approach.
Anyway, where am I heading? Send feet. I mean, don't you want like a better unit of measurement than feet?
With his
Like,
weapon drawn.
I could send centimeters
Have you
instead.
seen Master Groshop? I can't believe I'm saying this, but
I mean, it's up to you. But if you want feet, I mean, I can get you a picture later. It's fine. Where is Shadowmere, by the way? Shadowmere run off this way? Send yards. Oh no, you don't want yards. That does not sound like something anyone wants. Nukes. I could see someone wanting that. I can maybe post you some, you know? Like, send it by... probably like UPS. I'd imagine they'd be willing to just chuck it over a fence if you're not in. That sounds like a nice bit of domestic kind of nuking, you know? So there'd be a U2 bomber. I mean, I'm not that fond of their songs, you know? Like, they're alright. But U2, they're not great. They're not great. I feel we could get a better branded bomber than that. I'm just speaking nonsense. This is great. We're just going from one thing to another. I can't even think of any of the songs by U2. Is it like Bloody Sunday, I think is one of them? Start remembering putting a bad album on your iPhone. I mean, I didn't know that was a thing because I've never had an iPhone, but I'll take your word for it. That sounds like something they do. Oh, it's just me travelling again on my horse though. I could just be doing the main story, that just involves going on my horse but up a mountain instead. Which, very similar to this. Band's album, Sling of Innocence. They debuted on iTunes after CEO. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Imagine you get paid quite a lot to have your track debut, or your entire album debut, on a singular phone. It doesn't feel like something that's a very sensible decision to make, kind of marketing-wise, but I could definitely see that, like, being an interesting kind of marketing kind of perspective, I guess. You couldn't delete it. Okay, yeah, no. That one sounds more so annoying. Why would you just give a bunch of songs as bloatware? That sounds terrible. Other things besides iTunes, Blackman's, yeah. You do have a fair point. At the same time, you could just go back to cassettes, or use a nice CD, or something. Like, it wouldn't be too bad, I don't feel. It's just, it feels annoying just forcing you to have certain songs. That's just bloatware, you know? Thinking way back, I should have an iPhone. Yeah. I don't keep track of Apple either. With Apple, I think the iPads, they're pretty good as far as like tech goes. iPhones are, I mean, they're pretty decent, but definitely not worth the price. Like the iPhones, I can somewhat just understand wanting to have the new model because it's cool to have the new thing. I can somewhat understand that. Personally, it's not something I care about. The game's... Oh, I thought the game crashed. It's back. The game recovered. It got better. Yeah. I can understand kind of wanting a new model of iPhones. But, oh yeah, I have quick save, don't worry. Don't you worry. I think iPads though, genuinely, they are pretty good things. They have a lot of kind of software which has been built to be used on an iPad. Because, I mean, as opposed to another kind of Android tablet, it's only ever going to be the one operating system, the one size, the one kind of specifications. So it's a lot better than just like another competitor tablet, which there aren't many of. And the simple reason is it's got more specialized software, because it's something which you'll likely have for quite a while. Having that specialized software is actually worth it in my opinion. Still think it's expensive, and I wouldn't personally want one, but... Okay, is it crash this time? This time is it a crash? I think it might be a crash. Well, it looks about like it's a crash. I think it could be. I think it's crashed, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I'll launch it up again. I will get around to playing Stalker at some point. Don't you worry. Because Draenor did buy it for me to ensure that at some point I played it. I had to get console logs from Safari last jobs. That's when you realise the only way to do it is to connect it to Mac. Really? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I don't like about Apple. They kind of like to keep everything its own little self-contained, it needs to be Apple branded. I don't like that. That's just kind of crap, you know? But I mean, that's my preference on it. I just don't like Apple as a company. I don't like Disney as a company. I think Disney's pretty, like, awful, all things considered, because they basically have a monopoly on entertainment, which is not a good thing. And they don't really do a lot to try and, like, improve it. I mean, they make good stuff, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's worrying just how much influence Disney has over everything. That's just more corporate stuff. You love Marvel, do you? Fair enough. A lot of people do, from what I understand. I've never really cared much for Marvel myself. Like, I think it's quite good. I just really don't like the fact that it felt the need to... Like that, there's a bunch of Imperials helping me out. That's fine, they're not attacking me. I feel the fact that we want everything to be a cinematic universe. It means you've got to kind of watch everything. None of the films... In fact, at least I've noticed, I don't really pay attention, to be honest. But a lot of our films, they're not really standalone films. You couldn't watch it without having some kind of context from elsewhere. I think the last one I watched where you could just enjoy it without any characters from anywhere else really showing up was Doctor Strange. Honestly, quite a good film. But, yeah. Start watching after Endgame, couldn't give a damn what happened after that. I mean, I have not even watched enough to know half the characters in Endgame. From what I understand, like, isn't Vision in it? I didn't even know Vision was a thing in Marvel. I could have sworn it was DC or something, but... That shows how little I pay attention, you know? I don't care for a lot of it. I understand some people would be quite annoyed to hear that. And to those people, up yours, I guess. Because I'm not changing my mind. It's just superheroes, you know? I will say though, animated films are generally quite good. Like, I more so care about the Disney Pixar ones than I do about straight up Disney, but... Still, that is good. That's good. So DC, you get a Bane impression. I don't watch films. I can't think off the top of my head what Bane sounds like. I'm sorry. I can't think of who Bane. Bane's the one with the mask, right? Is he asthmatic? It's probably not. That's Darth Vader. Yeah, no, I can't think of what his voice is. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I won't be able to do any impressions. I mean, I'm terrible at impressions regardless. So, maybe it's for better, you know? I'm thinking of the right guy, right? Being is one with a mask. He's kinda muscly. How did he stand up against Batman? He's just a big muscly guy. Is he supposed to be like extra smart or something as well? I don't keep up to date in any capacity with like superheroes and all that. So I wouldn't know. I'm assuming he's got some kind of reason why he's so good against fighting Batman, right? Like, I mean, Joker is kind of unpredictable and kind of, if you're fighting him, there's going to be civilian casualties. That's kind of what gets Batman with that. Fair enough. Who doesn't like a good bit of civilian casualties? Don't keep up to date movies over 10 years old. Yeah, I don't keep up to date with it. You're right. that seems about right to phrase it that way. I'm not gonna change it. I don't keep up with it. I'm not keeping in with all the kids and that, you know? As a, like, streamer, all I need to do is, like, be able to groom kids, you know? I don't need to be able to relate to them. It's a difference there, you know? Oh, God. I don't think there's been any more, like, YouTubers or streamers have there who've, like, been found to have been grooming kids. But that's not happened recently, has it? I can't think of any that have. It's such a shame that it happened. Like, I found out about all of that kind of allegations and some of them actually being true. With just a bunch of, like, Minecraft YouTubers and stuff I used to watch back in the day. Like, it's such a shame, you know? Like, you wouldn't think Minecraft's a game where something like that would kind of stem from, but apparently it is. And it's kind of sad thinking about that, you know? Yeah, regardless though, I am not grooming children, for the record. That was a joke. Easier to sit here and play games and stream than it is to harass people. I mean, I just don't like harassing people. I don't want to ever be a nuisance, you know? Like, I am arguably for the worse of the opinion, if it's my problem, keep it to myself and don't make it someone else's problem. That's fine, in theory, until you notice that I don't share problems with people. With people who are willing to try and help and stuff. It's fine. It's fine. I'm managing, I promise. Even if I wasn't, I wouldn't tell you, so don't worry. Feels like we should be where we need to be now. Just ignore that troll, because I really can't be bothered. Where am I meant to go? Somewhere around here. It's not pointing to an interior, it's pointing to exterior points. Is it pointing to you, Mr. Ghosty fella? Hello, Mr. Ghosty fella. I am apparently feeling mildly over-encumbered. Let me just munch on. Nice bit of rabbits. There we go. Hello, Savos. You're not gonna do anything? Fair enough. Speaking of playing games, boy, I should do another games night soon. And I had great fun last time. Ah, hello Nocturne. I'm just talking about you behind your back. We weren't at all. Might stress you out if I say that, you know? Okay. So.
Can you imagine the looks on their
Ghosts.
faces when we come back?
You keep talking like you're sure we'll find something
Mace does not
useful
solve
here.
ghosts.
Given the history of this place, it's more than likely there's
Protect
still...
life spell. I mean, I'll take that. I'm really not paying attention to the story. Is this an important point? Like, I'm just seeing how much I can do of all of this magic stuff without doing magic. Because, I mean, I think so far I've used magic twice. Apart from, of course, making a light. That doesn't count. Because that's just creating a light. I've used both frost magic once and fire magic once. What does this do? I don't know what that does. But someone's not happy about it. Skeleton dragon. I mean, let me just murder actual skeletons quick. Hello, skeleton dragon. Did not manage to freeze you solid. Thankfully, though, you're rather puny. Cool. We've got like fancy music in the background as well during this fight. But it doesn't really matter because it's largely over. It's like magic and like all that I'm having to deal with. And like my magical mace, it's definitely counting as me being a wizard. Hello skeleton, I see your eyes in the dark. Down you go. Just create a light. Someone's shooting me. I can see the compass tick. They're over here. I can see the eyes now. This is fine. Yeah, it really is dark. Like, it's supposed to be dark. We're inside a big underground kind of cave or something, you know? At the same time, though, I wouldn't hurt to add, like, some torches in here, right? Yeah, we've only got a bunch of bones. Candlelight does next to nothing. Like, this is what happens with candlelight on. That is candlelight, right? Yeah. I can see maybe 2 meters away from myself. It's not ideal. I just need to follow the quest marker or hug a wall when it's this dark. And it looks like I want to go this way. I might have to honestly go over to using... Do I have it in here? Mage lights. Ooh, mage light's expensive, magic-wise. Yeah, nah, I'm not bothered with that.
We have to go back.
Like, it helps a bit.
We can't leave
But nah, that's a lot of magicka.
Barely made it out alive.
What's that thing anyway?
Okay, hail all. Brave City. Yeah, nah. Don't need to care about that.
It's too late. There isn't enough of him left to go back in after.
Just keep on going.
Gods, what
A torch. Good idea. If not for the fact torches burn out. Yeah. If I got a torch out, it lasts about 5 minutes. I would need so many torches. And sadly, I'm not really able to get that many torches. Like, you'll find them occasionally out in dungeons, but yeah, there's not many torches in the game that you can really buy. Yeah, vanilla would be so much nicer. This is just slightly modded. Yeah, same to you. What? Okay, you're trying to tell me use fire magic. Now, can I get away with doing this? Not magic. Bam. It works. It works. Okay, still only used magic twice. This is fine. We got Drogo. So one hit, and a second hit takes you out. I do need to actually kill this archer. There we go. I can't see. Last save was just now, actually. Good of you to ask for. I definitely hadn't forgotten. Definitely had not forgotten. You know what? Stop that, would you? I don't use this shout enough. Like, it's a really good shout. I should be using it far more. Also, my weapon's out of charge. Quickly charge this. Give it a greater soul. There we go. Someone's trying to fuss road at me. Not you, though. You're dead. 12 gold. I'll take that. I'll also be mildly annoyed about your friend who's trying to currently murder me. Stop that. Well, down he goes. Don't know where. He's gone down. Come on. Just whack him. Whack him a bit more. Then run away and try and heal. I might need to use heal potion. Although, if I could just... do this. I can't really see, but I can whack him. Oh yeah, this shout's great. Like, I'm amazed just how powerful this is. It seems completely broken. Like, almost as if they hadn't thought about balancing it at all into the base game. Or even the DLC that it came from, it's not balanced. Yeah. He's just chilling down there. He's good. He's good. Alright. That looks like a potion I might want. So that was a berserker. Apparently, it's not what I thought it was. Don't know why I've got to resist shock. Two-handed weapons? Yeah, no. Got another one in here. Go away! I can't be bothered with this many of you scourges. Last time I fought all of these guys, I ended up getting just the minus 50% armor, like, debuff from a disease. Honestly, god awful, and I'm gonna end up getting it again, just you watch. Like, the game hates me. He's dead. It's fine. I'm managing. I'm managing. Let's heal up. A burial urn? Healing potion? Sure. Okay. Down here, Greater Soul Gem. Well, I should take a Greater Soul Gem. Maybe at some point we can get benefits from this. Drop a quick save, because it should be down here somewhere. Got that guy I knocked down earlier. It's not immediately here. I mean, it might be up here somewhere? No. I definitely knocked him down into this kind of a pit. Was he one of the guys who just came past? I don't know. Aaron. I think he's gotten me mistaken for someone. That means I get the treasure easier. Yes, I've returned. I am Aaron. Do you remember that time when we did that thing? Ah, it was good fun, wasn't it? Good fun. I'm fooling him. I'm a master of speechcraft. It's not down there, it's over this way. Thank you, Hjormir. You've got a torch. Love you. He's so useful. His torch never burns out. Only mine does. And it really annoys me if that's the case. It really does. Because I wish I could have an infinite torch. I mean, I've seen this before. We just jumped down, and now we can't get out until we finish the dungeon. I can't help but notice there's apparently an enemy over in that direction. Maybe don't just jump down blindly in this one. Would have been safe, to be fair, but when you can't actually see what's at the bottom of the drop, that's possibly like a maybe meter long drop. It's also possibly a several 100-meter long drop. It's always kind of hard to say, and it does greatly worry me whenever I see the darkness. But it's like how much better his torch is at lighting things. Look at that, it actually illuminates the room. This is why he's here. He's here for the torch. It's brilliant. Love you, Hjormir. Genuinely. I'm so glad I've got a source of light. Why is mage light, or not mage light, candlelight so useless? In comparison, it's genuinely god awful. Where am I meant to be going, by the way? I feel I'm missing something, but there's only windows here. So it must be somewhere else. Like here. I will explain it, yeah. Wait, only once more? Really? I mean, usually I face it far more than that. Who's wanting to murder me? Ah, skeleton. Oh, down goes skeleton. Over a bridge. This is fine. I'm being told I only have one more failure ahead of me. After that, it can only be success, from what I understand. Oh, I am looking forward to that. That's quite the reward. I mean, I don't know about you, but if I could fail only once more in my life, that sounds fine to me. Unless he's talking about me dying. That's quite a big failure. I'd rather not that, if that's the case. Wait, 99 armor? What's my current one? 140, yeah, a lot better. Never mind. Never mind. Let's keep on moving. I've been this way because there's a dead troll. Go back. Go back down. Where am I going? Like, hug the wall. Keep hugging the wall. Continue to hug the wall. I just need to go back out the way I came in. Cool. Cool. That's all fine. Oh, Jaromir, you've got a light. Thank you. Thank you so much. Where the hell am I meant to go, Jaromir? You know... Oh, there were some steps here. This wasn't a bottomless pit. That makes more sense.
Let's just set you in his place.
No, I'm Aaron. It's fine. I can be Aaron if you want, Mr. Mysterious Voice. Just let me quickly look around to see if there's any kind of hidden doors or anything. No, no doors. Alright, alright. Back to trying to figure out where I'm meant to go. If I come down here, or is this the way forward? Like, I'm not terrible with spatial awareness. I just can't see bugger all. Like, it's not my fault, is it? I feel it's not my fault. I hope it's not. Okay, just keep on murdering the mages. Get alteration up to 28. That's honestly going pretty well. I don't think the skeletons are gonna do it. Sadly, skeletons, I've not fought any dangerous ones, you know? Even that skeleton dragon wasn't all that bad. Speaking of bad, I don't like how this looks like it should be on fire, but it's not. That's mildly concerning. Instead it's just glowing. I hope it doesn't want me to do magic to set it on fire. Because I won't. I refuse. Wait a second. Is that... I mean, it's an interesting looking axe. It's quite possibly uniquely named as well. Curious. Okay. Wisp Mother doesn't get frozen. Does, however, do ice magic. Jormir, take the brunt for me so I can run in. Thank you, Jormir. I love you. I do. Keep on whacking the one from the start. Others are likely illusions. There we go. Am I over encumbered or just really slowed down because of ice? It's like a modded one, you should remember that. Axe, not the not the boob ghost. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. There's a lot of modded weapons in this. Because one of the mods I had recommended to me was like one to add extra weapons and armor. So I felt like that wouldn't really ruin my first playthrough in any capacity. Just add a bit more variety to it. And I mean, it's a cool looking weapon. So ignore the fact it's got spikes on the inside though, because those don't look very useful. That's kind of cool looking. It's not something I'd use because I'm using a mace. His mace to the face, you know.
Did he warn you that your willpower would be your wrongdoing? That it would only serve to strengthen me?
That's a door. Use a fire spirit, so yell at it in ice, and I accidentally killed Jormir. Give me a second to load the quick save. I'm not going to accidentally kill Jormir. Because it's going to properly let me load now. There we go. I didn't know that ice shout did any damage at all. There is this quick save. It's here. After we opened that door just a short while ago. Don't worry, Jormir. I'm very slowly coming to help thanks to the ice. But, yeah, this ice is genuinely horrific. God. Unless, is this because it thinks I'm over encumbered because I had to do a reload? Yeah, that's what it was. Still thinks I'm over encumbered in terms of mana, but not in endurance, but not in movement speed anymore, so that's good. Hello, Wisp Mother. Got a mace for you. I apologise in advance, but I promise it's magic. Don't get annoyed at me. Damned ice element. I hate ice. You can't move at all in melee when you're being frozen. Yeah, I should deal damage. You are, then you also slow me if I hit you. Well, there goes the Wisp Mother. Not anything fancy this time either. This time drop a quick save and then shout.
Would be your wrongdoing. That it would only serve to strengthen me.
Am I supposed to kill the spirit? Or is this supposed to do frost on him?
You're off that.
Because he's still trying to fight. He's quite good against Jormir. Sounds like a Power Ranger bad guy. I mean, I won't deny it. I won't deny it. He kinda does. And, I mean, we've not come across a big holographic head or anything yet. We've not come across, like, the mentor figure. Do you reckon they've got a bed in here? I hope they do, because I think Hod's needing a bit of a rest. His mana's not looking great.
Something grabbed her from behind. Gone before I could do anything.
What, useless set of stairs? Oh, that's actually an enemy. That's not part of the illusion ghosts. That's fine.
Face your end.
Face my end? Oh, you mean open the trapdoor and jump down? I mean, honestly, sounds kind of fun. Hjormir, do you want to stand on here with me? Almost. Almost gone. Well, this is a blind leap of faith. I'm going to assume plants means platform. I did not. And I don't know if I missed that shout or if these guys just don't get through. Joromir is just standing there, however. So that's good. Doesn't even have a torch out or anything. I need to get rid of that skeleton. They're actually my main concern. Because I don't want to be slowed. Being slowed is the worst thing that can happen here. In my opinion, anyway. And I can die. To be fair, that can also happen. That can also happen. It helped if Joromir had done literally anything, though. Yeah, opening and closing my inventory also seems to fix that. If I actually drop something. Does that fix my stamina? No. What if I pick something up? Is that what fixes my stamina? Like, pick up a single arrow. No, still over capacity, apparently. Fair enough. I pick like an actual item up. Yeah, nah, it doesn't do anything. Well, create a light. And I guess I can shoot them from up here. I don't actually have to go down. If they're being slightly dangerous, this is fine. I don't actually have the stamina to do any power attacks. So I'm not going to feel like I'm a wuss or anything. I'm just being a lot more sensible than last time. It is boring though, staying up here. You must admit. It's a lot more fun if I jump down. Joromir still kind of struggling. And, oh no, I did just miss him last time. They can be frozen. Lovely. Let's continue to try and murder it. Got a lot of health. Ah. Okay. Down goes this one. I might have accidentally hit Hjormir, so I'll instead go for the skeleton right now. Oh, Mr. Scourge. Just die, would you? There was one guy through there. I don't know if he's able to open doors. He's a ghost. So theoretically, that doesn't matter. But at the same time, I mean, I am possibly going to have to backtrack this way at some point. And that's just a regular old drowner. He's fine. He's fine. Yes, I do not want to hit my follower. Especially when he's very squishy and his main role is to carry a torch. And give him a weapon because he can also do damage. I don't want to risk him dying on me, you know? He's kind enough to follow me around. And God knows, he's not benefiting from it. I'm assuming you want me dead. Yeah. Hello, little ghosty thing. Murder the dog as well, if I can. I don't think I hit Hjormir there. We're fine. They are just ghosts. Like, they are quite distinctly ghosts. He's a scourge. So, just freeze him. And then this is the next little while. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Because I'm just sitting here. I could have a drink. Don't even need to look at green at all. It's fine. They stay frozen for far too long, I feel. Also, I need to recharge. Why the long mace? Give that greater again. Got plenty of greater souls. Bits of stamina. Honestly, I've got better. Steadfast ward. Kinda boring. I'm not doing magic. It's not like an offensive spell. So yeah, that's fine. Iron ingots. Just lesser. That'd be why it gave me a ward though. Yeah. Okay, so that's why it gives you the ward. Let me think, how do I get through this without magic? There is Become Ethereal. Would likely work. I think Become Ethereal is probably my best bet, isn't it? Yeah, Become Ethereal, or I've got the Slow Time. You also have. I'm sorry, Hyoromir. I didn't mean to hit you. Just need to keep hitting this dude instead. And before we continue to hit him, recharge mace now. This time, I'll save after this. So I'll stop kill moving to your game, and then how it'll look. I think there already is one by default. I swear I got it earlier when fighting a Chorus Hunter. In the Memory Ruins where you need to go get the location of the staff. It's an interesting one. I didn't know there was a stop kill move in the game. Okay, drop a quick save. How do I get through this? I think Become Ethereal. Bam! Activate. Run through. Pick up everything. See? We don't need magic. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. That's a scourge down there. You know what? Seeing as I'm up here near the Nox, I can just shoot you. And Hyoromir will try and actually murder you. So, I guess come and help. You've fallen down. Can't believe it. Yeah, no, if I'm gonna do this, I should go back over to... No, wrong menu. Go back over to Frost Breath. Try and murder the Scourge. He's honestly not got a lot of health, this Scourge. I think I accidentally just killed Hyoromir, didn't I? Why did that attack Hyoromir? I did not aim at Hyoromir even slightly there, did I? God damn it. God damn it, it just wants Hyoromir to die. I don't understand the game and what it has against him. Okay, quickly fix my movement. There we go. Then jump down. You apparently don't have a lot of health. So, you're just gonna die if you would. Come on. They're taking you out. I don't have any power moves because yeah, stamina's kinda bugged. And there we go. And Hyoromir is still alive. Cannot see. Is there stuff up here? Answer is yes. There is stuff up there. Feels like a good time with Frost Breath, if not for the fact Hyoromir has just kind of gotten in the way. Yep. Perfectly good. I am amazed this is working so well. But do they have a bed? This looks kind of like somewhere where they'd have a bed. You know, they've got carpets. Got like chests and stuff. I could maybe see there being a bed. Bed? No bed? Got a chest. Chest with torch. And yeah, just like a skull. I kinda just want to have a lie down. My character's gonna have just blurry vision soon. I don't like having the double vision. It's kind of annoying. For a second I thought that was a bed. It's definitely not. I mean, I can understand like hoping for it to be a bed, but expecting there to be a bed down here is very different. And that's a fancy knife. I was just trying to get a look, but look at that. Isn't that a fancy modded looking knife? Alright. What have we got? We've got fire. We've got a man in a chair. What a stupid power attack. That power attack kept me moving forward all the way around his chair. How pointless. I love Skyrim. I do. It's such an odd game. Like, this being able to freeze enemies' solid shouts is so completely broken. I feel bad using it, but at the same time, it's not as if I'm cheating. It's something the game gives you, quite happily. Anyway, have a look at this and heal myself. Oh. We've got eternity slow times. That's longer or slower time? I don't know, but I'm not able to sit in this chair, which is a shame. It's every tool at my disposal to survive. I mean, yeah, that's kind of my opinion of it. At the same time, though, it makes all fights laughably easy. So that's a Death Lord who could have been quite dangerous. And okay, yeah, no, that was worth getting distracted from a fight for a second to watch. I didn't mean to hit Jormir with it, but that was hilarious. He was spinning around like a mad. It's great. Okay, can I not freeze these guys again? I froze one. You're just a pain. Oh, nah. Go away. Would you? There we go. This is fine. Just try and heal. There we go. Just continue to whack them. One of them has ice magic. That's fine. Because I have just straight up ice. Right? Okay, my shout button's not working. Brilliant. Now it is. Did I actually clip them? I did. Did I kill Jormir? I killed Jormir as well. Damn it. You got in the way. That wasn't on me, right? And that wasn't anything to do with me being negligent of my follower. That was on him. Nothing to do with me. Should sort stamina. Okay. This. Again. It's fine. Jormir has been frozen. That's fine. There's people doing the talking over there. Not that I should care. Just take out the Scourge who has the summoning thing in his hand. This is fine. Am I dealing less damage due to the fact my stamina's been messed up? I think I am. I don't enjoy that fact. Okay, yeah, no, I need to figure out what's causing a stamina bug, because this is genuinely really annoying. My stamina is completely within acceptable limits. I'm not over-encumbered. Yet it just keeps draining away. Like, it is thinking I'm over-encumbered, right? I aren't wrong. Yeah. Fatigue increases faster as well. So that's why I'm becoming so tired. Why is that happening? I need to figure out like a solid way to fix that. Is it a case of drop something heavy, pick it back up? No. Is it a case of try and move the body? No. Is it a case of like do stuff that would otherwise damage it? No. What's causing this to be an issue? I really don't know. And it annoys me to no end. Okay, just have tomato soup. It's fine. The issue of my stamina not properly recharging. It's now recharging fine. And I don't know why. Because it keeps thinking I'm over-encumbered whenever I load a save. Like, I'll always think I'm over-encumbered. I've also got severe gutworm as well as brown rot. Brown rot, yeah, we need to get rid of. That's the reducing armor one. I don't know what causes it to think I'm over-encumbered, though. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know what fixes it. Like, I have a decent idea of what might be the fix, but I don't know for certain. I don't. It annoys me so much, because whenever I load a save, I need to go through a very small checklist. And I've only just noticed that because of it, my character becomes tired faster. Which means I normally wouldn't be getting double vision at this point, if not for that little bug. Alright. Am I supposed to... Okay. I'm supposed to talk to these guys. Yeah. I don't think they were resting, were they? Ah, Talos... I mean, Talos has his work cut out for him. I'm not gonna lie to you. Talos is trying to guide me. I can barely see 3 feet in front of my face. Like, he has a lot of guiding to do. Okay. Get rid of you as well, Mr. Wizard. There we go. Ah, damn, ice magic. Okay, very slowly, and not in any way dramatically, walk down the stairs. Just in a second, I'll realise I've not been hit with ice magic in a while, and I'll speed up. There we go. There we go. Now, is this a kill the big bad moment, or is this a... I mean, I see a health bar. This is a kill the big bad moment, yeah. Okay, fair enough. I can do that. Joromir can help. And I can be, honestly, very surprised about the lack of damage I'm taking. I kind of felt this guy would be dealing more damage. God damn it. I don't know why the game's so willing to think I'm trying to murder Joromir. I really don't. At what point would you want to murder your downed follower? Is there a reason? And, oh yeah, I've got to figure out my inventory again. Is it a case that I need to munch on something? Does that fix like if I eat that? No. My stamina's still draining as if I'm over encumbered. This is such a weird kind of glitch or bug or whatever you want to call it. Who doesn't drain it? It's just, it's not relevant at the moment, is all. I don't know if this guy's supposed to be more climactic. He's not very. He's kind of upsettingly easy, but he does have fancy looking lightning. He does. But yeah, vigorous healing, plentiful, and a minor. There we go. Oh, mind Jaromir. We don't want to accidentally kill him again. And just continue whacking this dude. And hoping for the best. Because apart from hoping, we don't have a lot. Because I don't have power attacks. Just quickly heal some more. Come on. We've about got you. Just don't have like a finishing move or something, please. That's the tiniest sliver of health. Talos, I think maybe did guide me there, honestly. Magicka regenerates even faster. Nah, I'll take it. Absorb Magicka. Magicka absorb health. So, that's what he was using to attack me. I like to fancy particle-like effects. But I'm good. I'm good. Do you have a bed he was guarding by any chance? I don't know if he did. Very well may have. And if so, I would like to borrow it. Because I've got double vision from having been sleeping. Am I supposed to take his staff? Yes, I was. That was kind of the main point of this mission. It's not wrong. I mean, got a chest in the water. It's a rather terrible chest, but still. You know what? That doesn't even surprise me. We've got a fish. Just floating. That's not in any way concerning. That's fine. What is concerning is the light in my room flickering. Because that's kind of annoying. If it keeps doing it, I'll need to turn it off. But it seems to have settled down. How do I get out of here? We do have like a... We have just like a nice little exit door, right? Right? Oh no, it's nothing of the sort. I promise you, Convex. It's just it's dimmable sockets, and it's not a dimmable bulb, and it kinda gets annoyed at times. Or at least I think that's the issue, because if I try and dim it, it turns into a rave light. Which, you could argue, is cool in its own way. But you could also argue, if you have epilepsy, it would likely set you off. Because it can get pretty bad at times. It can get pretty bad. Where is the exit? I'm not just blind, am I? Like, there should be an exit. Where the hell am I meant to go? I can see light up there. Almost as if we forgot to place a rock in the corner. But we ignore that. It feels like this should be where the exit is. It's kind of a dead end for a path. Do I really have to go all the way back? Surely not. Yeah, but there will be an exit somewhere. It's also just a chest. Alright. There's an entrance. There's always an exit. Ah yes. By Sun Tzu. Sounds about correct. Sounds about right. Staircase around the corner. The thing is though, like I have bad perception on a good day. And it's also just completely dark. Is this the end? That looks like an end of dungeon chest. Yeah, 250 gold. Lovely. Stamina regen. It's kinda tempting. Kinda tempting.
Sorry, friends. I'm so sorry. I had no choice. It was the only way to make sure that monster never escaped. I promise you, I'll never let this happen again. I'll seal this whole place away.
So he sealed his former colleagues down here. That's one way to kind of be a bad boss. I'm sure there's worse though. I mean, I'd say what Bezos has done is arguably worse. Like you've got the kind of silent booths for whenever you want to make any kind of complaint or that.
Alive. Onkana was right. You are dangerous. I'm afraid I'll have to take that staff from you now. Onkano wants it kept safe. Oh, and he wants you dead. Nothing
I mean,
personal.
if he wants me dead... I mean, I've got a lovely mace here. And if I just back out of the conversation, I feel I get a nice head start. Oh. I mean, I didn't mean to make a pun, but a head start seems more so appropriate now. Where's the nearest bed, though? Because I want to be able to see normally. Well, nothing wrong with a man wanting my staff, you know? That's fine. Wait a second. So if that was closed, how the hell did he get in here? That implies there is the ability in Skyrim to open a barred door from the far side. But why would he put the bar down himself? Because surely that's... But that's the Skyrim exit. That would have been barred from the inside. There's not teleportation magic, is there? There might be. I'm not a mage. I've just got a mace. Well, that really is a Skyrim exit. Can you even get back in? I'm even more so impressed now. Because he didn't even disturb the snow to get inside. That man is a true genius. I may have just murdered, like, some kind of escape expert or break-in expert. Thankfully, we're not doing some kind of heist in this, are we? So we aren't going to be in need of his, like, uses. It should be fine, but still. I feel kind of bad murdering him. That is a very unique skill set, all things considered. Alright. I took Shadowmere here, right? There might be at least one of them here. Possibly two, depending on how the vision's doing. Because I could definitely see there being two Shadowmeres. It's like up there I went in. I think so. I have a very vague memory of this place. Despite only entering maybe an hour ago, if that's. Hello, Shadowmere. Let us be on our way. Past the weirdly, like, ethereal looking snow that I can somewhat see through. Don't know if that's just because of the double vision. It's hard to say. It's all very confusing, but I need to find a bed soon. Which means going to Morphal. Which means not going in that direction. Means instead, going off kind of north-ish out this gate, then likely following a path. It's a very fancy ruin. It's honestly a wonder there's so many of these that are still largely unexplored. You'd think, like, the adventuring community in Skyrim, that there'd be a lot more of these dungeons being explored. That sounds a lot more profitable than going into banditry, in all fairness. Because, I mean, bandit, like, mortality rate is not best. I don't think I've come across any bandits who have survived, really, after seeing me. Like, some I've just run past, but yeah, any I've actually encountered, not really survived. I would say that maybe they kind of pick and choose their fights, but no, they'll just attack anyone walking by, I reckon. Why is there so many bandits, though? Because there doesn't seem to be enough housing for them to reasonably have come from the various, like, villages and whatnot. Like, you could argue there's as many bandits, if not more, than there are other NPCs in the game. It's kind of concerning that there's actually that many. I've never really considered it too much.
You hear the news? Those damn mages blew up Winterhold. Guess it was
Yeah,
just
Mage's Blip Winterhold. Do you know where the tavern is? I think it's this building? I think this is the inn, right? Talos guided me to the inn as... Was it Child's Play? I want to say the guy was earlier? Let me check. Yeah, Child's Play. I want to say, as they said, I have been guided by Talos to buy some food and get a nice bed. That's kind of a worthy thing to be guided to, you know? Take some salt. Take a bed, Sancho.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Did we level up?
I'll show you.
I don't think we leveled up, did we? I don't know, but I think 5 hours of rest and we should be good as... What was the term? Was it right as rain? That's the term, right? I think so. Nice chicken breast for breakfast. Nothing beats a good breast in the morning, you know? And then back out we go to probably head to Solitude. I reckon that's going to be better than taking an entire journey all the way over to... What you call it? Winterhold. Yeah, Solitude's kind of just up the road from here. Let me think. I want northwest. It's kind of this direction out of the city. Fair enough. Thigh is better. I mean, I'm more fond of a chicken breast myself than a chicken thigh. But I mean, each their own, I guess. I'll not say you're wrong in your preference there. Although, I usually do tend to just have cereal in the morning. Oh, it's nice shreddies, you know? Shreddies are great. Chicken breast is mostly dry, thigh is always juicy, but you want juicy chicken? That doesn't sound great to me. I don't know if I'd want my chicken juicy. Yes, Convrex, need to selectively breed breaded chicken. Of course. Why haven't we got the experts on that? That's what we need. I don't want juicy chicken. I mean, the thing with juicy chicken is I tend to have chicken in like a fajita or something. So it's in a wrap. If it's juicy, then that's just gonna make the whole thing kind of damp, you know? Like it's less good. Like if I wanted juicy chicken, I'd just have it medium rare, you know? Yes, medium rare chicken. The best way to have it. Yeah, I mean, it does depend what you're having it with, I guess. It does depend. Okay, how long do we have left for the stream? Like 20 odd minutes. I say we head back, see what they want us to do, and then... I mean, if it needs a dungeon, we won't do the dungeon. Nice horizon line through the middle of a chicken. Oh yeah. You know just the way I like it, Combrex. Like, if you can't taste the salmonella, you've done it wrong.
Need a ride?
You know?
Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Check my DMs. Fine. Fine. Don't say I don't ever do anything for you. Yeah, it seems about right. Seems about right.
You ever met one of them
It's just a meme of someone enjoying some nice pink flavoured chicken.
This whole
You know?
country's full of them down south.
I'm honestly amazed we've apparently got 6 viewers though in the stream. Like, who are all of them? Like, My phone's not saying that, and I'm really confused. Because... Okay, now my phone's saying I've got 1 viewer, and I don't know what to believe, my phone or a PC. Normally I go with the phone. But PC's saying I've got 6 viewers. I don't know who you all are. There's 2 of you talking, and one of them is probably me just watching the stream live to make sure quality and all that's fine. Because I like being able to look over at my phone and say, oh yeah, that's not working.
My eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Oh, you just go /chat, pretend you're supporting. Ah.
You survived.
Makes sense.
You have it then? Let's hope it's as powerful as the Sijiks believe it to be.
Why are you out here? Seems a bit chilly. Couldn't you, like, go to the inn down the road?
Look for yourself. Ankano's power is growing. We can't crack whatever magic he's using to shield himself. I hope your trip to Labyrinthium was worth it. I'll be
yeah.
right behind you.
Let's get in there then. Mace to the rescue. I need to use a staff. Fair enough. Staff. There we go. Is that it? Looks to be it. And yeah, live.
Greetings.
Does it look different? Looks the same to me. Also, greetings is very calm for what's going on.
Gods, you'd better have something good up your sleeve. I've got nothing left.
These guys are very calm. Hello.
How could this happen?
Okay, yeah, that's more of what I was expecting. It's more of what I was expecting. Hello. Knock knock. I am here. I've got a mace with your name on it.
You think I can't destroy you?
The mace doesn't work, I'm out of plans.
Unmake the world at my finger.
But I need to, like,
And you
staff him?
do anything about it?
Staff that.
I am beyond your pathetic attempts at magic. You
No.
cannot touch me.
Yeah, I'd assumed as much. I'd already tried, half dear.
Still you persist? Very well. Come,
I just, like, keep doing
see
this.
what I can do now.
I'm now very confused. Keep doing it, I guess. He's fine. 12th year's less fine. Hello. Mace. Or... Am I dead? God almighty, oh no. I've walked into quite the boss fight here, haven't I? I wasn't taking that very seriously. Apparently I should have been. Okay, quick. Get the serious face on. Eat some venison. Delicious. Knock knock again.
You think I don't know what you're up to? You think I can't destroy you?
Keep on doing that, I guess.
Unmake the world at my fingertips. And you think you can do anything about it?
Yep. I do think I could do something. You just hit Yarmir. How dare you 12, dear? You're right, Yarmir.
Touch me.
Staff, use it on the eye. Yep, who could I guess? Is that enough?
Still you persist? Very well.
No?
Come then. See what I can do.
What if I just, like, hide here?
Who's there?
Who's there? He asks. Yeah, very, very Skyrim of you. Okay. First plan of a mace didn't work. This time, bow and arrow. That might work better. Will it? I don't know. It doesn't seem to be doing a lot. Am I kind of meant to... Am I meant to use the staff first? Like, just... do that? Is that now me able to hit him? He's no longer kind of glowing. He's also dying. Like, quite significantly. Maybe the mace does work. Okay, this is a very weird boss fight. I feel this is a lot easier than it should be, considering I was just one shot a minute. Okay, now that's what I was more so expecting. That one, yeah, that makes sense. This boss fight still kinda sucks though, in all honesty. Just zap that quick. And apparently bow and arrow is all I need. Is that him? No. Which one's him? That one. Just stop for a moment, would you? You resisted the fire damage. How rude. Well, boss fight. I should really avoid doing that for future boss fights, I feel. It's kind of... like crap. I told you that was broken as an ability, but yeah, no, we win. Congratulations. If you feel it's deserving, there are fanfares in the SimDalert extension, but I feel it's not.
I knew you could do it.
Yeah, what now?
I don't know. Ancano is gone, but whatever he's done to the eye doesn't seem to have stopped. I have no idea what to do.
There's only one possibility. Mace doesn't work. Do you have any idea?
We knew you would succeed. Your victory here justifies our belief in you. You have proven yourself more than worthy to guide the College of Winterhold.
Yeah, I've cast 2 spells in this whole questline, yeah. I'm worthy of being the leader. But how do you know I'd be able to defeat him? Is it a fact you just knew I could freeze people solid by shouting at them?
A great many things obscured to you are quite clear to us. We have long believed you would prevail.
Okay, so you just kinda knew I'd win.
The eye has grown unstable. It cannot remain here, or else it may destroy your college and this world. It must be secured.
And the world.
Ancano's actions prove that the world is not ready for such a thing. We shall safeguard it, for now. You now have the opportunity to maintain your college and carry on with your lives. You have our gratitude, Archmage.
But I don't think they've got the right to just make me Archmage, do they? Aren't they an independent group? Like kind of an isolationist group? Not related in any way to the college?
You've done it.
I doubt Tulfier's too happy. He's got seniority in all of this.
I knew you had it in you. I dare say the Sijiks are right. There's no one more deserving to be Archmage in my
No,
opinion.
he's also an idiot.
Here, consider these yours.
Cool.
And the Archmage's quarters as well. I shall be here for advice, should you need me.
Well, I feel
Take care now.
with that, we're done with the college. I kind of expected there to be more than just doing dungeons to the college. I kind of felt maybe you do like learning spells and showing that you're advancing through various stages of magic. No, we're not done with Skyrim. Don't get your hopes up just yet, trader. Yeah, we're gonna end this off with the college the same way we started it, by dropping the robes on the ground. I mean, honestly, very good robes, like very valuable. But they belong here, next to the novice's hood. and college boots. And I guess the chess piece. Yeah, there it is. I do feel I should take it, though. I'm not actually going to leave it. That's like a... You well done, you've beaten the quest line reward. I'm keeping it. Now I'm trying to make sure everything's doable for every playstyle, bit of a shame. I can understand wanting to make sure it's doable with every playstyle, but I feel you should need more magic to do the magic quest line. Like, I can understand, yes, you want a player to be able to experience everything in, like, whatever playstyle. Makes sense, but at the same time, it kind of just defeats the whole trying to immerse yourself in this world. Because, yeah, reasonably, you couldn't be everything at one time. You couldn't be in charge of the thieves, and the mages, and the Dark Brotherhood, and the bards if you wanted to, I guess. It doesn't feel quite right to me. But I guess that might just be me, who knows. Like, I cast heal, I cast a light, I've done frostbite and flames once each in that whole quest line. That's us done. That is us done. Next time though, we're going to keep going with the main quest, which I think we just need to learn the next shout, which involves, sadly, if I remember correctly, going all the way up here again. That's a real pain to do. I need to go all the way to Riften, then need to take my horse, go all the way up the mountain, talk to the dragon, and then like come all the way back down. That's like half an hour just set aside for climbing up a mountain. I hate the main storyline. I do.
Word is the College of